welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaClaw Scott, and today we are reviewing The Holdovers, filmed by Alexander Payne. I feel like the last movie I saw of his was Sideways.
Okay. Is that his most recent movie? Other than The Holdovers?
I don't think so. So there was a film called Downsizing with like Matt Damon.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I believe that it is on streaming right now on Netflix, though. I've heard mixed things about it. I think I would like the idea because it's kind of like sci-fi, but I don't know, kind of dystopian in a way because it's about being mindful, like shrinking people literally, and living in a society where you're more conscious of space and you can live, obviously have more space and more things. I feel like I have to check that out. But The Holdovers, what were your initial thoughts of
when
the
I saw
film?
the trailer? I like Paul Giamatti, of course. When I saw the trailer, it reminded me of like those very 70s-ish movies and TV shows. Like it's shot kind of fuzzy. It did. It very much felt like something from the 70s that I would be watching for the first time. And the storyline also seemed very like wholesome. It's not anything that we haven't seen before, right? It's the student-teacher relationship is conflicted, and then they come to a place where they have better understanding of each other, and then they become bonded to each other, and that, right? So nothing tremendously surprising. It was just good storytelling. I knew that I would probably like it going in, and I did. What about you?
Yeah, I felt like I seen this trailer for months. It was one of those things of like, are they trying to oversell this movie? Because I've literally seen it since maybe the top of summer. And because we see films so frequently, the trailers were pretty much the same for a very long time. So it's like seeing this and I'm like, okay, I hope this is good. So after that, but I like Paul Giamatti. I like Divine Joy. She's also in Only Murders.
Yes.
And I love that like 70s feel. And so, yes, I was just curious to see like what's going to happen with this film because it is, it is kind of in that classic 70s comedy coming of age type story that we don't often see now, but was curious to see how this is different.
Right. It kind of reminded me of like, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Like,
yes.
Like maybe we're returning to some of those like simpler times, and like here's a movie about that. And I do think it'll become a holiday classic. Maybe.
Oh, I agree.
That you see it on like broadcast TV on Saturday afternoon, somewhere in November, December time period.
I hope alongside Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Like, yeah, there aren't very many films that can bring everybody out, really appeal to a lot of people too. And I think this one really does.
Yeah, agreed. I gave it a little less than you.
Yeah, I really like the hair and makeup with this one. I really feel like they did a very good job just getting that late 60s, early 70s like feel. Like everything was like very consistent. Like I would have never thought that they would have filmed this recently too. So I thought it was good.
Great. I feel like I have seen a lot of Paul Giamatti in the past, but his eye, it's not always like that, is it?
I think so.
To that degree?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think
yeah.
Like some people who have like the lazy eye, like they can train it to like come forward, like to look. And so I felt like maybe he has done that and has that normally is how you see him. But then for this role, he was able to leverage the fact that it's there and he used it to more emphasis. But
you know what? I
should look that up.
I have no idea now. Yeah, because like, can you control that? Maybe.
I think you can. I mean, I know someone that I used to work with who said she was born with a lazy eye and that she like worked at like training it. Like it's a muscle control thing.
Oh.
Um, But yeah, I thought from an acting perspective, everybody was great. Cinematography was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Costumes were very cool. I gave it above average on those three. Hair and makeup, I thought was okay. Jewelry was nothing. Production quality was good. Reader's Choice, I give it a 3 though, because I do feel like I could recommend this to anyone.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I could recommend this to some and not all, but it's just a very small, amount of people who, I would say majority of like, yes, I would recommend this. And I really enjoy the story too.
I only gave it a 2 for story though, because I felt like it was a story that we had seen a bunch of times before. So in terms of plot, it wasn't super original. Good movie, good holiday movie. I'm glad I saw it in the theater.
Yes.
Because I think it does give you that sort of bigger view into the atmosphere and the school.
Yeah, it created its own like universe, but it's not, the story isn't uncommon. It's just, it just reminds you that it may have been of a different time, the 70s, but still people go through the same things.
Right. They had a little bit of the war sort of touching into the story with Curtis and the guys in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have anything to plug in this episode?
Getting through these new movies that are coming out. Yeah, we have lots of fun stuff coming.
I will lobby for my plan to move Thanksgiving to a different time in the year. Because it required that we do Thanksgiving a month before we do Christmas. Like it just squashes everything so much together. We can get turkey.
Oh man, especially like this year, yeah.
Like there's no reason
so
to have
you can alternate and do turkey on one, Thanksgiving, and then like, I don't know, another roasted duck for Christmas or roasted bird.
Or just move Thanksgiving to the spring or midsummer. Like we don't have to squinch them all together from a timing perspective. Stretch them out. Or maybe make Thanksgiving like, February. Like give us more than a month in between those two.
I agree.
So
didn't they do that one year? Like was it the 40s or something like that? They had they changed Thanksgiving for a different like day. It wasn't like the fourth Thursday of the month. It was, I forgot the president who did that, but because, people, it was war, and then there was less than a month between the two holidays. So
that makes sense. I'm going to start a petition. We'll put it on our site.
Change.org.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.